Yes. Have you people revised all the things? Hello.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. All of you, please switch on your camera. Yes. Mithun, you also?
Yes, ma'am.
For us, this time you have joined after a long time, dear.
What, ma'am?
Yes.
You have joined after a long time. For us, is happening here.
Yes, ma'am.
Is everything fine?
I was busy.
Sorry,
I was busy.
you were busy. So we have completed half of the chapter and we are about to complete this chapter. Tissues. Okay. So I am giving, okay, these students are revising. So please listen very carefully. Okay. Coming on to the animal tissues.
Hello?
How many types of animal tissues do we have starting with the lochia? Any one animal
Hello?
tissue and their broad classification.
Hello?
Ma'am, someone is saying Noli.
I'm asking lochia.
Okay,
Lochia?
ma'am.
Yes. So tell me about any one animal tissue, just the broad classification of that particular tissue.
Muscular tissue.
Can you speak a little bit louder, dear? I can't hear
Muscular
you.
tissue.
Muscular tissue. Okay. What are the broad classification for that? No.
Striated tissue.
Striated tissue. Okay. Then.
Non-striated tissue.
Okay. Then.
Cardiac tissue.
All of three are the muscular tissues. Okay. Amar, any other tissue and their broad classification?
Yes, ma'am.
Any other tissue? She has told us about the muscular tissue. Any other tissue and its broad classification?
Okay, ma'am. Let me see. Okay, I will say about epithelial tissue, okay?
Okay, epithelial tissue. And what other broad classifications do we have under that?
Squamous.
It's not squamous, it's squamous.
Yeah, squamous. Then something
Yes.
stratified squamous.
Stratified squamous.
Yeah, stratified squamous. Cuboidal. Columnar.
Okay. Coming on to Mithun. Any other classification?
Ma'am, the connective tissues.
Okay, connective tissues we have.
Loose connective tissue, dense connective tissue, and specialized connective tissues.
Okay.
And loose connective consists of adipose,
Very good.
adipose tissue, and some
Areolar.
and arida something arida.
It's areolar and adipose.
I wrote it like arida.
No, dear, it's areolar. It's areolar tissue.
Then dense connective tissue,
Areolar
it's
tissue.
tendons and ligaments.
Okay.
Then
Then
Specialized connective tissue,
Specialized tissues.
bone, cartilage, and blood.
Okay. Farazuddin, any other classification under animal tissues? This is the last. Sorry.
My school hasn't started the topic of animal tissues, so I cannot explain anything
You don't have
about
any idea about it? Okay, don't worry. Yeah, last one is the nervous tissue. Nervous, which is related to the brain. Okay. So, if you can observe, under the animal tissue, we have epithelial tissue. Epithelial, which is surrounding the visceral organs, forming the linings. Okay. Then under that we have 4 other classifications. Then we have muscular tissue, that is striated, cardiac and non-striated. Okay, cardiac related to the heart. Okay, striated and non-striated muscles we have. Under connective tissue we have loose, dense and specialized. Okay, under them also we have further classifications, and at last we have nervous tissue. So we will be talking about each classification in brief, starting with the epithelial tissue. Okay, so what are the qualities of the epithelial tissue? As I told you that they form the covering or the protective lining. Okay, this is the first mechanism. Then it covers the organs and cavities. Cavities are the hollow regions. Okay, hollow regions. I told you they can cover the visceral organs also, sensitive organs also. Okay, and since they are forming the lining, so they are separating different body systems. Okay, and where you can find these epithelial tissue, you can find them in the skin, lining of the mouth, blood vessels, lung, alveoli, and kidneys. So what are alveoli? Alveoli are the balloon sacs. Okay, these are the balloon sacs present at the base of bronchioles, and these structures you will find in the lungs. Okay, all of this you will find in the lungs. Fine. These alveoli are responsible for the gaseous exchange. Okay, carbon dioxide release and oxygen intake. Okay, all these are through the alveoli only. Fine. Also, what are the characteristics they have? They have tightly packed sheets with minimal cementing material. If you can observe this diagram also, do they have any space in between them? Do they have any space in between them? Hello?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Do we have any space in between them?
No, ma'am.
Structures? Okay. So they don't have the intercellular spaces. Okay. And there is the also they are responsible for exchanging the materials, since they are forming the since they are forming the linings, protective coverings, so they must be helping in the exchange of material between the external environment and the internal environment. Also, they act as an underlying tissue for extracellular fibrous basement membrane. If you can observe the basement membrane, the base is also formed by these epithelial tissue only. Okay. So under this we have further classifications. So I'll be writing about these differences. Okay. Let me find a page for this. Okay. Yes. So starting with the epithelial tissue first. First, you people please write these characteristics, then we will do the differentiation. Okay. First, please write these characteristics that they are forming the covering or the protective tissues. Okay. Where you can find them, just write this third point, location. Okay. First point you can write, third point you can write, and responsible for the exchange of materials, having no intercellular spaces between them, also forming the basement membrane. Okay. Please first write all these points under epithelial tissue, then we'll write the points of differentiation for different types of epithelial tissue. Okay. Any doubt in any of the point? Hello?
No, ma'am.
No.
Ammar, Faraz,
No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
Mithun?
No,
Any doubt
ma'am.
in any of the point? Okay, quickly
Uh,
note down all these important points and let me know once you write it. Okay. If you wish, you can draw the diagram also for this, for understanding. Okay.
Ma'am, I don't know why I was like minimizing the screen, but the screen went out.
Sorry, what you said, Ammar?
Ma'am, your screen is not visible to me.
Screen is not
I,
visible.
like I cannot see the screen. I was minimizing the screen, so
Okay, I'm sharing it one more time. Others
okay.
also facing the same issue.
No, ma'am.
no, ma'am.
Now, is it visible, Ammar?
Yes, sir, now visible.
Mhm. Finish, ma'am.
Done, ma'am.
Others also?
No, ma'am, I started late, so I'm last 1 minute. Okay.
Okay.
Give me some.
Yes, yes.
Ma'am, done.
Okay. Now, under epithelial tissue, we have simple squamous epithelium, stratified squamous epithelium. Okay. So let's differentiate between them first. Okay. So if you can, where will you find them? What you can observe, this is the single layer. Okay. This doesn't have any other layer onto it. So this is a single layer epithelial cell. Okay. And they are having a thin flat shape. Okay. And where will you find them? You can find them into the blood vessels. Okay. And the lung alveoli. This we have discussed. Alveoli are the structures, balloon-like structures which are present. Let's say these are your bronchioles, and at the end you have these sac-like structures. These are the alveoli. So you can find this epithelium around them. Okay. And also required for, now what's the function? They are responsible for transporting the substances. So it is a semi-permeable membrane. Coming on to the stratified, so they are responsible for preventing the, see, this was having only a single layer. You can observe this diagram. They have multiple layers. Okay, thick layer is there. And why thick layer? To prevent the wear and tear. Okay. And where you can find them? You can find them into the skin. Okay. Mouth and the esophagus, which is the food pipe. Okay. So let's differentiate between them first. Sorry. Is anyone saying something? So if we talk about simple squamous epithelium, and the stratified, let's do the differentiate, let's differentiate them first, okay? Stratified squamous epithelium. Okay. So starting with the first point, that is characteristics. How they are different on the characteristics. Okay. So they are simple are large, okay, extremely thin. Layer is extremely thin. Please write with me only. Okay, extremely thin and flat in nature. Okay, this the structure we have already seen. Fine. In the case of stratified squamous, this is having the pattern of layers. Okay, fine. Now let's differentiate on the basis of location, where you can find these type of cells or the linings. So they are lining the blood vessel. Okay. They are lining the lung alveoli. Okay. Esophagus is also lined by them. No, esophagus was by the stratified squamous. Blood vessel and lung alveoli are lined by them. Okay. They are these stratified squamous lines the esophagus and the mouth. Okay. Now coming on to the function. Simple squamous epithelium are responsible for transportation of substances through selectively permeable membrane. Okay? And this is responsible for stratified squamous is responsible for providing protection to the tissues and prevent wear and tear. Right about this. Then we will move on to next type of epithelial tissue.
Man, they control the activity of sieve tubes, right?
Sorry,
Simple squamous and stratified squamous control the activity of a sieve tubes, right?
sieve tubes.
Yes.
Sieve tubes are the part of plant tissues.
So, ma'am, what your control the activity of sieve?
Where control the activity where I have written. See, we are talking with respect to the animals here. Sieve tubes were present in the plant tissues.
Okay, ma'am.
Do you have any doubt in any of the point? Please ask me, clear it right now. Because you are talking about the sieve tube. Sieve tubes were only present in the plant tissues, whereas we are talking this epithelium tissue you will find in the animal.
Okay, ma'am, clear.
Ma'am, what is the word in the last line of stratified or squamous epithelium? Like
Uh,
prevent and
prevent wear and tear. WEAR wear and TEAR tear. Okay.
finish, ma'am.
I'm finished.
Done, ma'am.
Others also.
Yes, ma'am.
Amar, have you done, dear?
Yes, I'm done.
Coming on to the another type, that is columnar and ciliated columnar. Okay. So columnar is, if you can observe, so columnar, if you can observe this structure, they are the columns. Yes or no? Columns are being formed in these structures. They are not that flat. Okay. So they are tall pillar-like cells that can be found in the areas of where the food is absorbed and the secretions are there. Okay, such as your intestine. Your food is absorbed into the intestine, so you will find all these type of cells into the intestine. Okay, and what's the function? They will help in the movement across the epithelial barrier, the same membrane. Okay, when it comes to the ciliated columnar, ciliated having the cilia, if you can observe this hair-like appearances, so they must be helping in some movement. Wherever you will find cilia somewhere, they will be present for the function of movement, either for the movement or for trapping, because they are present in the hair form. Okay, so what could be the function of cilia? For trapment or for the movement. Okay, so since you have the cilias present, so you will find all of them in the respiratory tract. Okay, respiratory tract to trap the dust particles from entering into your respiratory tract. So what's your respiratory tract? Let's say starting from here, you have the nasal cavity from the nose, then you have the pharynx structure, then larynx, which is known as the voice box. Okay, whenever air will enter into your voice box, it will cause the vocal cords to vibrate. And why am I able to communicate with you? Just because of the vibration of those vocal cords when the air is passing through my larynx. Okay, then you have a covering at the trachea, which is known as the epiglottis. Any idea what is this epiglottis? I have told you that it is a covering onto the trachea. What's the significance of this? Any idea about it? Hello? Am I not audible to you people? See,
Yes, ma'am.
epiglottis is a structure which is covering up your windpipe or the trachea. Whenever you are eating, so why it is always said while eating, don't speak anything, because this epiglottis, the covering will get open and there are the chances that your food gets stuck into this windpipe. And once the food got stuck into the windpipe, it will lead to the cessation of the breathing, complete stoppage of the breathing, and a person might die also. Okay, because this will prevent the entry of the air into the lungs. Okay, so cilia are present in this respiratory tract to prevent all such conditions. Okay, so let's coming on to their difference now. So we have have columnar epithelium. Columnar epithelium. And we have ciliated column. Okay. Column epithelium. Okay. Starting with the characteristics of both. So, characteristics for the columnar epithelium is they are tall, cells are tall and cylindrical pillars. Okay, the cylindrical pillars. Whereas if we talk about the ciliated columnar, what's the Amar? Are you here for studying or for lying?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you feeling sleepy?
No, ma'am.
Then sit straight. Okay. Then they have the hair like cilia. Okay. Coming on to the location. Where will you find it? Columnar epithelium. Hello.
Yes, ma'am.
Where will you find the columnar epithelium? Just now I explained you. In the areas of the absorption. Okay. So you will find them in the intestine. Okay. Inner lining of intestine and stomach. Keep on writing, please. This you will find in the respiratory tract. Okay. Respiratory tract. Coming on to their functions now. So they help in the absorption of nutrients from digested food and they help in the movement of cilia, pushes.
Ma'am, this is a cuboidal, right?
No, this is columnar.
So, on this cuboidal.
Cuboidal we have yet not done.
Okay.
Movement of cilia pushes the mucus here.
Ma'am, I have one question.
Yes.
In the first, you wrote a columnar. In the beside, you wrote what silicated.
So it is cilia. Ciliated. 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 Because hair-like projections are there, which is known as the cilia.
Okay.
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 What is after ciliated columnar epithelium? Like hair after that?
Yes, Mithun,
Ma'am,
what were you saying there?
I was asking what is the word after ciliated columnar epithelium?
Epithelium. This is epithelium. I have written the short form.
I know, ma'am. After that,
This one, hair-like cilia. This you are asking? This is hair-like cilia.
Ma'am, done. Ma'am, there is an exam of tissues in this week. So we have to learn the whole chapter of tissues or from this to this is there?
No, till whatever we will complete it by that time, I'll give you that in the slides.
Because this week only is Saturday I have test of
So,
tissues. So what's the portion?
so, okay, I'll not give the animal tissue then because we have started it today only.
Yeah, ma'am.
I'll
So
give
can you
you the
give?
complete plant tissue then.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Others also have done.
Yes, ma'am.
Lokia, Farazuddin.
Ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Now coming on to the cuboidal and glandular, which is the last classification of epithelial tissue. Okay, we have cuboidal and glandular. Okay, so since the name is clearly indicating the cube shape, that's why we are calling it as cuboidal. Okay, if you can observe the image also, this is cube shaped cells. Okay, and where you will find them in the kidney and the salivary glands. Where are your salivary glands present? Where are your salivary glands present?
ma'am, and near
In
the
the
throat.
mouth. In the mouth. Yes, you have the salivary glands that will produce the saliva. Okay, they will produce the saliva, and these cells are responsible for providing a mechanical support. Okay, now coming on to the glandular epithelium. So all of them are the gland cells, and they are responsible for secreting the substances, and they are the folds. If you can observe, these are the folds within the layers. Okay, they don't have a layer pattern, fine, a flat pattern, but they are folded into the multiple glands. Okay, now coming on to the difference between them. So we have cuboidal and we have glandular. Okay, fine. Starting with the characters. These are cube shaped and they are placed on basement membrane, placed on basement membrane. Which other we studied initially only the epithelial tissue, that there are the basement membrane also, which is placed at the base, a lining placed at the base. So this cuboidal you will find at the point of basement membrane. Okay, and glandular cells are found in the form of folds inward to form multicellular glands. Multicellular glands. Okay. Then coming on to the location where you can find them. This can be present into the lining of lining of kidneys, salivary glands. Okay. This you can find in the stomach lining, intestine lining, and the pancreas also. What are pancreas?
Ma'am, which is
Pancreas,
pancreas are like present near the livers, which are present near livers.
yes, near liver and responsible for producing the insulin hormone. Okay. If you talk about their function, so the function for cuboidal is help in absorption. Okay, and this will help in the synthesis. Synthesis of substances. Synthesis or secretions. Okay.
Done, ma'am.
Others also have done.
Yes, ma'am, done.
Done, ma'am.
Any doubt in any of the topic?
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Everything clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am,
ma'am.
clear.
Okay, so the rest of the things we'll do in the next class. Okay.
Yes,
You all
ma'am.
can leave the meeting now. You all can leave the meeting now. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Bye, ma'am. Thank you.
Bye, ma'am. Thank you.
You're most welcome, dear. You're most
Bye, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Bye.